Growing up, it was always about me being too dark and just not light enough for a Pakistani. I wasn't sure if others were experiencing the same thing as me. I soon found out that I wasn't alone. Within the Pakistani community, many individuals have been made conscious of their skin tone from a young age. Through this documentary, I would like to share my story and stories of others being affected. I want to spread awareness of colorism so that we can work together to break these stereotypes.
An auntie, they always say to me that, oh, you seem a bit dark, or you're very tanned, and I did feel a bit confused, like why would she say that?
People are very extremely judgmental towards people with darker skin.
Well, over the years they've changed a lot, but there are still some negative views on it, mainly by the older generation.
When I was younger and I was playing in the park with loads of other kids, and there happened to be another Pakistani girl, and she was like to me, "Oh, what are you?" And then I was like, "Oh, I'm Pakistani." And she actually had the nerve to say to me, "Are you sure you're not Bengali?"
Colorism is like a really big thing. I think as soon as you're born, it's kind of something that they observe and they look.
Gori 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 gori. Gori 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 gori. Kabhi kabhi kahin kahin chori chori. जरा जरा झुकी झुकी सी नजर अभी अभी थोड़ी थोड़ी थी इधर
मीठी मीठी बातें कहो तो कहो पर लेकिन अभी तुम रहो
तू ही मेरा प्यार गोरी तू ही मेरा प्यार
Sometimes like in Pakistani dramas or like Indian movies, they do show like the lighter skin being superior to like any darker skin tone. So like if for example there's like little things, so like if they're in a movie or in a drama, if they compliment a woman or something, they'll be like, oh, like she's got nice fair skin, or like, oh, like that's the beauty element of her, like if that makes sense. It wouldn't be about her, the way she looks, it would be, oh, she's like nice and fair. Like that's the kind of thing that they find pretty.
Pakistan, people not idolize, but feel like white people have better, better lifestyle. So the more whiter you are, for some reason, I don't know why they have it in their heads that, the more whiter we are, the more successful we're going to be in life or something like that. Whereas the more darker you are, you probably look down upon, you've got negative comments given. You haven't got that image. A white person, if you're a fairer person, you've got this amazing image, you're leading a wonderful lifestyle or something like that.
Pakistani people think lighter skinned people look better because it's better.
But why do you think that it's better?
Because it's like a nicer colour skin.
गोरी है कलाइया तो ला दे मुझे हरी हरी चूड़ियां गोरी है कलाइया तो ला दे
ये देख मेरा निखार यहाँ से यहाँ बढ़ गया। उल्टा पकड़। उल्टा क्यों? ऑयली विंटर क्रीम, निखार बढ़ेगा नहीं, जर से घटेगा। इस साल नो उल्टा बढ़ेगा।
ऑयली विंटर क्रीम निखार छीन लेती है। यूज फेयर एंड लवली विंटर जो सर्दियों में निखार बढ़ाए और दे
क्रीम और ऑयल कंट्रोल पाउडर जो दे आपको पाउडर फ्रेश फिनिश। फेयर एंड लवली पाउडर क्रीम। लवली क्लीन अप फेस वॉश। स्क्रब एंड स्क्रब, क्लीन एंड क्लीन। वॉश वॉश, eat up with vitamin.
It's scary because people use that to make themselves feel prettier, which is so like not good.
But I think personally you try and make yourself think that it doesn't, but compared to what it was like before. But the thing is, when you're living in England, it's spoken about mainly amongst the older generation, like the women especially, like, you know, oh, look at so-and-so's daughter, she's so dark, or look at so-and-so's daughter, she's so white, she's more pretty. But it's really bad in Pakistan, actually, itself, like, you know, with the whole Fair and Lovely and that. And they, and the whole bleaching the face. Like, I know people that I know people that actually went to Pakistan and got some injection done, honestly, and then they came back. This was a college student, by the way. There were two twins, one who was a tad bit lighter than the other. The one who was a bit darker, when she went to Pakistan, she got this injection done, and then when she came back, she even said herself, oh, you know, I feel so much prettier, I feel so much more confident. But it was quite weird, because you wouldn't think that at this time, like this generation, wouldn't think like that. But obviously, I guess there is still something going on, because if she felt more happier going to Pakistan, she said, my main reason to go is literally to get that injection done to make my skin look more fairer.
Brands like Fair and Lovely are just in it for themselves. They don't give a damn about anybody, they don't think about what mindset is someone in to be going and using a cream like this. And maybe it harms them, because I did try it once when I was feeling really insecure, and I just generally wanted to see if it actually works. And when I was using it, it just made my skin like all pasty and dry. And whilst I was wearing it, I know that I looked lighter, or whatever they would call it, because whilst I was using it, I only used it for, I think, a week, and in that week people were like, oh, your skin looks nice, which, I don't know, that's quite ironic, I guess. As long as they're making their money, they don't care about the welfare of people. They don't care. Your skin can be flaking, they still won't care. They'll never stop making it. They just want women, and men as well, but it's mainly targeted at women. They just want women to just feel like, oh, I need to be white to live my best life. If I'm brown, my life isn't going to be correct or as amazing as it would be if I'm a light woman.
It can make you more conscious of the way you look, and it can really affect you, especially because it starts at such a young age. Like, as you grow older, you kind of don't accept your skin tone, and you look at somebody else who's lighter and you're like, oh, I wish I was like them, or they're more beautiful because of the colour of their skin. And within our community, there's so many like products, skin bleaching products, like Fair and Lovely and stuff like that, which I help to like bleach your skin to make it lighter. They're used so much within the community. And I had a friend when I was younger whose mum used to make her literally use it every single day, and she was already so much fairer than like everybody else.
बंदे वो चीज़ लाने जो चिट्टे हो जान, ओके या
प्री बॉर्डर शेडर लाने आने सन हर बंदा सोचना कि मैं चिट्टा आ गया.
How lovely you're looking. And so much fairer. Is that what marriage does? Don't you believe it? That's Fair and Lovely. Fair and Lovely? It's a fairness cream. I've been using it for 2 months. It makes your skin fairer and also stops it from darkening in the sun. Really? Yes, really. Look. I brought a tube for you too. For me? How lovely.
Magazines, newspapers, billboards, you know, imagine walking through the streets and there's a massive billboard with a fair-skinned woman on there for everyone to see. So obviously, let's say for example, when a male goes past and sees that and they think, oh yeah, she's beautiful, then it's like an expectation that's put down for other girls.
And at school, like, all the Asian boys used to fancy her because, oh, she's so light and she's so pretty and she's so... Whereas, like, the darker girls were just seen as, like, oh, whatever, like, they're darker, they're girly, they don't matter.
I think that when anyone is finding a wife or something for a guy, when anyone's finding a wife for a guy in the Pakistani culture, I think that if they find somebody, when they describe them, they will talk about the skin tone. Like, I just think that that shouldn't even be a thing that they should talk about. But it's something like, oh, I found you a girl, she's nice, she's got light skin. Like, that's gonna be one of the things that they're gonna talk about when they describe her. And sometimes it's annoying inside, but if somebody has darker skin, they might not even consider them, even though their personality might be amazing, or they might really work with a guy or something. And it's just really horrible that that's something that they'd think about. They'd think like, oh no, we want a light-skinned girl.
It's funny because as like I've grown older, like the makeup we wear like shades darker in our foundation to make us look more like tanned, whereas like a lot of people will wear lighter foundations to make themselves look white, literally white, so that they're seen as being more beautiful, when obviously it doesn't work like that, especially in the world we live in now. Like, it shouldn't, why does it matter what colour somebody's skin is?
When it comes to makeup, it feels like there's not enough shades, but then again, there's enough shades, but not for someone who's slightly darker than the people that there are shades for. There'll be like 50 shades for the light colours and then like 10 for the darker and deeper people. That's how it always is. And brands are coming out making so many colours, but within those colours, it's still mostly light-skinned colours. And it just feels like brown skin tones can sometimes be ignored. Like, they always make things that are so yellow-toned or so neutral that it just, we either look like a lemon or grey. And it's not really fair that that's the representation that we have to have. But there's so many light colours that promotes the lighter skin as well, because people, when they can't find their own colour, and if they prefer lighter skin, they might just think, oh look, there's so many lighter colours that I don't care, I'm just going to buy a lighter one. And people can do that if they want, but it's this everywhere we look, someone is feeding some kind of insecurity into us.
ਸਾਡੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਬੋਲ ਮਿੱਠੇ ਨਾ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਕਹਿਣੇ ਮਛਲੀ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਤਰ